Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of In Black, issue number 5, brought to you by RatedComics. Gotta say, this book is fantastic. Absolute slam dunk, like LeBron James slam dunking Shaquille O'Neal in his prime or something. This book begins with Silver Surfer confronting Knull, and then Silver Surfer takes his board and makes a sword out of it, and Knull's like, okay, that's cute, should I be impressed? And Silver Surfer's like, what? You didn't impress me. And then Knull's like, okay, well look, you're gonna die a noble death anyway, so let's get this over with. I'll remember this death, I'll remember your death. And then all of a sudden, the X-Men, Iron Fist, Spider-Man, and the whole Avengers Assemble with Captain America doing the whole Avengers Assemble like he did. That was just bananas in Avengers Endgame. Remember that in the theaters? I know you remember that in the theaters. It was definitely something you had to be there to experience. And then all of a sudden this whoosh of light comes in and Venom emerges as the new God of Light host. Just says, you know what, step back, I got this. Why don't you go save the innocent? And Knull with his arrogance says like, okay, Q, the God of Light chose you as a host. I killed you plenty of times. I killed you many a times. I mean, this is just gonna be cake. And Brock, the new host, is like, okay, you might have killed me, but the thing is, you don't know me like the new me. I know you, and I know what I can do to you. So he summons the Mjolnir from Thor and Silver Surfer's board, and it's like, that is stuff you can't do. Like, okay, God of Light, I guess he's worthy now. And the only person that commands Silver Surfer's board is Silver Surfer. And I mean, Thor, we all know Captain America could command it in Avengers Endgame. Then he smashes the two together, form this like ultimate battle axe, and Knull's like, oh, it's about to be a party, y'all. Okay, let's do this, let's dance. And guess what? Eddie Brock, God of Light, I don't know what you call this new thing, but he went to work. I mean, that sword was stinging. And then when Eddie Brock went to work with the dragons and all the symbiote, Knull runs and hides from Eddie. And then when Eddie Brock is like, come face me, come at me, dog, Knull's like, okay. He tries to come in with the sneak attack with the all black, and Eddie Brock just stops it with his hand and disintegrates the all black. And then Eddie Brock's like, you know what? Hey, this darkness has to end. This ends now. And Knull's like, the darkness will never end. There will always be darkness. When there's light, there's darkness. Just look at your son. And Jesus, apparently you went too personal. That's below the belt, below the belt, below the belt. And then the celestial hand comes down to try to, ambush Eddie Brock, God of Light, and he just maneuvers and decapitates the celestial's head. Okay, that's sick. And that's really sick. And in a twisted game of irony, what Knull does to Eddie Brock when he rips Eddie Brock's symbiote from a previous comic, Eddie Brock decides to not only stick the battle axe in his chest, like remember how helpless and hopeless I felt? You're gonna feel what I felt. And rips Knull's symbiote from Knull and just drops him. And Knull's like, you know what? As long as there's your son, the darkness will always live. Yeah, that may be true, but you know what? I'm gonna end you. And he takes Knull up into the atmosphere, just flies him up out of the scene, burns and burns and burns, and takes him to the sun and just disintegrates him there. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is cool. I mean, I would be cool if the comic ended right there. No, there's more. Now, Eddie has a touchy one with the son. I'm like, oh, that's right. You can't end the comic there because there's Dylan. The darkness lives with him. And there's also like Dylan's eyes that has like the mark of Knull, where Knull is like, I feel him in me. I feel him burning. It hurts. Well, son, this is gonna hurt. So here we go. So Eddie Brock digs into his son's insides, takes out the darkness from within Dylan, and squishes it and crushes it, ends the darkness once and for all. I'm like, okay, can I get an In-N-Out burger and a milkshake? I'm done. No, we ain't done. There's one more thing that has to happen first. Not only the God of Light has to leave Eddie, because it's like, you don't need me no more. I'm done. And then the symbiote starts speaking to Eddie in their native language that Eddie can't, that the cipher can't interpret. But what they're telling him is, what's happening is, Eddie Brock is the new In Black. I feel this book's a classic. There's a dude on the internet wearing a white t-shirt that probably had a little bit too much coffee. But coffee or no coffee, this book is caffeine. Starbucks, maybe a bagel, and In Black issue number 5. Go ahead and get your copy if you haven't gotten your copy. If you read the book, what did you think of the comic? Comment below, let us know what your thoughts are. If you like the content we're throwing up, Drop us a like, hit the subscribe and the bell notification. We'd be more than happy to get more comic book reviews to you. Thank you for watching. Until next time.